Morning, guys. Good morning of Walk and Talk. Tell you, I want to talk to you about that dish your grandma used to make. That favorite dish you had that she made that you just, every time you went to her house, man, you're like, I hope she's making that banana pudding. Right, I'm not talking about that instant box kind that tastes like bananas because it's got the flavoring in it, but the real kind. She made it from scratch. Like that favorite dish you had. You get grown up, sort of get the recipe. You know, grandma's recipes aren't always exact. They're like a pinch of this, handful of that. So you get in there and you start making this dish. And your pinch is a little smaller, maybe a little bigger. Your handful is a little smaller, a little bigger. And you make this dish. Just doesn't taste like grandma's. Well, you got a couple options. Think to yourself, nope. Obviously, I'm not a chef. Because I'm not a chef, I'm never, ever going to try this recipe again. I just tear up the recipe card and throw it away. Option 1. Option 2, try the recipe again. Adjust a couple of the ingredients because a pinch from you and a handful from you is going to be different than what your grandma's was. Well, all of a sudden, you've done it 3 or 4 times. 5th time, you taste it and you go, oh, that tastes just like grandma's. All of a sudden, you're like, man, oh, I can have this every week if I want, every day if I want. It's fantastic. It's so good. It tastes just like grandma's. Well, recipes for your favorite dish are just like the recipes to success. And it doesn't matter what you want success in. Success in a relationship with your spouse, significant other. Success in exercise or fitness, health. Success in business, entrepreneurship. Success in sports. It's all got a recipe. And you just got to remember, sometimes you're working on the recipe. You take the recipe and you do it and you go, it didn't work. Obviously, this relationship not meant to be. Well, if you treated it like your grandma's recipe and realized you might need to adjust it a little bit, and you do it a couple times, all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is the recipe. Or for my friends who are in business, they have entrepreneurs, they try an idea out, and first month it didn't work, first 2 months it didn't work, and you go, oh man, this is not for me. All right, it's not for me, it doesn't work. Well, did it work or did you not adjust the recipe? Right, that recipe has some confidence in it. It's got some grit in it. It's got some patience. It's got some perseverance. It's got a lot in it, other than waking up and showing up. You got to be in it for the long haul so that you can make the right adjustments